director and the producer of this fantastic movie, Two of a Kind. Hello, ladies. You're welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
Thank you.
Wonderful. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I think the last time I saw you, we went to do, it was a give back event in a brewery. There was a school, we went to do some donations to the school. So that's a long time ago. That's like 6, 7 years ago. And the last time I saw you was on our set in the other studio. Yes, about 5 years ago.
5 years ago, I can't believe it. You know, when I saw you, I was like, I was thinking, I just saw you like a year ago.
Recently, right? It's probably
5 years.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, time flies, isn't it?
What inspired this movie, Two of a Kind?
Wow.
Yes.
So, I mean, I've been doing television for close to, after The Perfect Picture, really, for close to 4 years.
Okay.
Been doing content for Aquaba Magic.
Okay.
You know, so we've been doing the days and Madams and stuff. And I had really missed doing movies, And I thought, okay, so I could start something. And then I thought, opportunity to be able to unearth new talents, because that's what I love to do, you know. And so I put out some videos and I said, watch it and do self-tapes and send it. I thought I'd make it a social media something, you know, and get everybody involved. So I did one for the guys, and then immediately in my DM, you know, the girls came calling and said, what about the girls? What about the girls? So I did one for the girls, and then immediately I had so many people sending self-tapes, you know, and then with the help of my followers, we picked, you know, the best. Wow. And at that point, I didn't have a script. I didn't have a script, but then I kept on saying, you know, I'm doing this for a special project and stuff. Then the script came about, and then everything else just started falling in line. Yeah, that's it. That's really it. And previously, I think a month or so before that, I had met Rita Dominic. You know, we did Nanabe's Women of Valor. Yeah, we're both on the show, and I completely clicked with her. You know, because she had the similar ideas that I had, especially with the industry and growing talent and stuff like that. And so it just made perfect sense. Everything just sort of fitted, you know, like a puzzle.
Wow. Now, Gloria, without giving too much away from the movie, you've done a lot of work. You've done a lot of work in the Ghana movie industry. How does this one place in terms of context, if you're looking at some of your favorite movies? How does this one place for you?
Right, thank you. Thank you very much, Kuku. You know, most of the time when I go for interviews, I'm like, when I'm asked this question, I'm like, Shirley should be the one to tell the Shirley story. And today I had her here, and I'm still asked the question, but I'll still go. This one is different. This is different. I mean, like you said, I've done a lot, and I mean, I've dealt with so many stories. I've done so many, you know, productions, but this one, it's, you know, this is the kind of movie that even we, the actors, we are yearning to see.
The outcome.
We tell ourselves it hasn't happened before. Like, this is one of the movies that we so can't wait to see ourselves.
Interesting.
You know? And when we get to hear that people have seen it before us, we're like, oh my goodness, what are we missing? Where it's got everything. It resonates with everything. I mean, it's what everybody can relate to. And the storylines, you know, there are different stories in Two of a Kind.
Within the movie, there are different.
Absolutely. And I mean, everybody is going to have a take in it. It's going to blow your mind. Trust me.
Sounds
I mean, this is one of the movies that you wouldn't want to blink an eye when you're watching. I mean, if you ever thought that you've seen a movie or a Ghanaian movie and then you thought you knew the end from the beginning. Then
this is not one of those.
Not this one.
Really?
Yeah.
I like to predict the end of movies. So I should watch this one. I should watch this one.
The surprises and all that. Yeah.
All right. Now, let me ask, let's go a little bit off the beaten path, or maybe onto another beaten path. But in terms of the movie industry, I was saying to a couple of people earlier this year, I think maybe last month and the previous month as well, it feels almost like we are getting into the golden season or the golden era of Ghanaian film industry, theater, etc. I don't know how you feel in terms of your experience, like on the ground experience. How is it for you?
I definitely feel the same.
Okay.
Recently, somebody asked me that, oh, we hear the movie industry is dead. And I'm like, really? Then what am I doing here?
When was the funeral?
Yeah, when was the funeral? I think it's very discouraging and disparaging for people to say stuff like that, especially when you can clearly see that, if it's really not, even if it's not on a large scale, individual producers are doing
a lot of work.
They're doing a lot of work. I mean, like you said, theater has been at the forefront of the entertainment industry for the past few years, when it seemed like movie making had taken a bit of a backbench, And I remember, I think around between 2010 and 2014 or so, it felt like, the movie industry had erupted and then it's sort of, And it does happen, especially when you have an industry where there are individuals putting their best together to get it going. There a lot of factors come to affect the way it happens. But you are very right. I think it can only get better from here. And for us producers, individuals and companies and stuff, we have come to understand that, as much as we are looking for the help and we're hoping the government will come to our aid and everything, we will continue to do what we have to do. And, Aquaba Magic, Netflix, Showmax, all of them have come to help with the, with what it is that we're doing. There's some form of distribution platforms to put your stuff out there. YouTube has also read its head recently. So it is not all good, but we are very encouraged to do better. Yes.
Okay. I was going to ask you about, and you mentioned it already, these platforms, so Netflix, and then of course you have companies like Aquaba Magic and so on. The impact of that. So maybe I think, and I stand to be corrected, I think that because we don't see a lot of our traditional actors on regular TV, right? We assume, where have they gone? They've disappeared.
Is it
right?
You're talking in this case? You're talking about free-to-air television.
Yes, free-to-air television. That's exactly free-to-air television. And because we are used to that.
Yes,
it's on your TV. It's on. You're not paying anything for it. It's on. You're seeing it. But I noticed Aquaba Magic a few years ago, and I saw that. Oh, so that's where they are. That's where everybody is. Everybody's there.
That's where everybody is.
Everybody's there, right?
There.
So talk to us about the importance of having these networks and platforms come, into the movie space at this time. So, for two reasons. I'm asking for in terms of the international distribution of our work, one, and number two, the remuneration for the actors. What's your take on this?
Right. Oh, like you said, I mean, these days I walk in. I go outside and people see me. Because I'm like I'm still.
You're not watching the correct place.
You're not watching. I'm on Aquaba Magic. I'm here. Showmax. Spirit Station. Just look out for me. No matter more. But you see, it's true. I think the traditional media or the platforms, if Showmax and Netflix, Aquaba Magic are doing it, and they think that they are losing their their reach, I think they should also reason with us and probably start employing the producers to do content for them. I think it would also help. And apart from the fact that we also need more international platforms, most of the time they're like, oh, we don't see Ghanaian movies on Netflix and the rest. Well, we're still, I'm sure that they are still working on that, and people who are, in charge of that or in control will make that happen. But we need a lot of those platforms to be able to tell our story to the world. And also, I also think that it's maybe because Ghanaians are not getting more of our Ghanaian stories. So most of them want to relate to, most of them want to resonate, want the stories to resonate with them. And so if they are able to employ the producers to produce, you know, Ghanaian content, or if you like, global content, something that will, you know, also attract the global market. I think it will be good for all of us. But other than that, Aquaba Magic is there, and yes, so City, you can also do same, like I'm saying, and you know, employ producers. Shirley's here, a lot of them, you know, are ready to work.
You guys were doing, you know, you guys do in-house content
yes,
as
we
well
do,
as
yes,
stuff. I think what people are missing, and I get the same thing, you know, Shirley, when are we seeing your work? And I'm thinking, I've been working for the past 4 years. And the question that you asked about, you know, what kind of impact is had on artists and stuff. I'm telling you, there was a time, there was a period sometime last year where you call, you know, cameramen, soundmen, and
you don't get them.
Everybody
they are
was working.
busy.
You know, so that's how much impact they had on the industry. But for it to sustain, you know, we will need traditional media to get into it as well. You know, and it will really come down to collaboration. Do you understand? Because for producers, we are always looking for what you guys have, which is the gold, which is the airtime. You know, so I keep on saying that you've got the airtime, we've got the content. You know, we should be able to collaborate so that, you know, not everybody can pay money to probably,
every month,
you know,
to
whatever stuff like that. So if our free to air,
would also
you know,
push it.
and then we can collaborate and bring our stories to the traditional
and also
media.
with sponsorship. I mean, like Two of a Kind. I mean, we're privileged to have some sponsors, you know, support. And I think the corporate world would, I mean, they should also come on board
also goes a long way,
and support. I mean, collaborations, like Shirley said. And I mean, hand in hand, we can do our best. Ghana movie industry, we're not dead, though. We're not dying anytime soon. And so I think that, I mean, collectively, we can all, you know, contribute our quota, and then we can have the industry back up as you guys want.
Fantastic. Shirley, let's wrap up with the movie. So it's when you premiering, where is it going to be, and how do people get to be part of it?
Two of a Kind is opening in cinemas, Silver Best Cinemas, Accra Mall, and Wager, West Hills, yes. On Friday.
This coming Friday?
So today is Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, 2 days.
Wow.
This very Friday, 20th December. We're going to start off with a 7 o'clock showing, and then there's also a 9:30 showing. And the good thing is, it will continue to show in the cinemas. It will be in the cinemas throughout the holidays. All right. Yes. So I mean, Friday, if you come there, we'll all be there. You know, in our pretty little dresses.
Yeah, look good.
You know, So we'll definitely love to have you come over on Friday. Yes, the ticket is 150 cedis. You know, and we encourage people to come in twos. You know, because the story, as you'll find out, is about twos. You know, two people, twos in different circumstances. But again, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank, you know, the people who have supported us, because, you know, it's been good. And definitely ChannelOne TV, you know, we're very grateful for you, you know, hosting us and letting us do this. And of course, our sponsors, you know, Unilever, you know, Caveman Watch, and, you know, all the people who have ensured that our industry stays, industry stays living. Thank you.
Thank you for coming through.
Much. Thank you.
It's
so
good to see you again.
I mean, everyone should make it a point to be there. We are all
so
going
Friday,
to be there.
this Friday.
Yes.
Time is.
Yes, 7 o'clock.
7 p.m.
Yes. 9:30.
7 p.m. and 9:30.
Yes, and I mean, you guys have seen what kind of traffic,
exactly.
we're dealing with. So
you better leave.
You know, you better leave home early. Make sure you get there early enough. Get your popcorn and your drink, and get into your seats and get ready to see Two of a Kind.
And it is a Shirley Frimpong Manso movie. So what are you waiting for? Grab your tickets. This one is different. This is very
no. The way you have said it, you have whet my appetite, man.
Shirley Frimpong Manso.
All right, thank you very much, Shirley. Thank you very much, Gloria. All right, so we'll be speaking with Shirley Frimpong Manso and Gloria Safo, and we're looking forward to Two of a Kind. Yes, it's premiering 20th of December. That's this Friday It's 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m., and 9 p.m. You don't want to miss out on that, okay? So make the way to either Accra Mall, Silverbird, or Ranger, the West Hills Mall, Silverbird Cinemas.